How's it going, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I want to go over my top 5 PC games from E3 of 2021. Enjoyed the show, parts of it, at least some of the parts of the show I just thought were an absolute bore, but for the most part, there were a lot of games that I am looking forward to. With this, I'm going to go over my top 5, but I'll say right off the bat, I'm not even mentioning any games that did not show legit gameplay. Starfield, don't care about it, show me gameplay or get the hell out. I know it was in-engine or whatever, but I need real gameplay. Redfall, love Arcane Studios, one of my favorite studios, get the hell out, no gameplay, doesn't tell me anything about that game. I get it's an open-world co-op shooter, yeah, whatever, show me some gameplay and then we'll talk. Outer Worlds 2, loved Outer Worlds 1, again, can't really say anything on it. All those games might end up being really good, but, I can't really say anything about those without actual legit gameplay. And I know some people are getting really excited over Starfield, getting really excited over XYZ game. Unless it's legit gameplay, it's like when God of War just got announced with a logo, and then ultimately it got delayed anyway. Like, I'm not getting overly excited for games without at least gameplay. And then we got these games with, no gameplay, announcing release dates, release windows, and who knows if they'll hit them. Don't want to let myself get too excited for those. But with that out of the way, let's get into my top 5. Number 5, which probably a lot of you guys will be surprised that I'm putting it this low, Elden Ring. Liked what I saw of the game. The gameplay trailer definitely was something that was a long time coming. January of 2022 is the scheduled release date. It has like January 22nd, 2022. Game looks good. Looks like Souls in open world. Obviously, it's not a true next generation title. It's going to be a cross-gen game, and you can tell it looks pretty similar from a visual standpoint to the Souls games, but it's gonna be good. It's from Software. Souls just isn't my absolute top franchise, but I know a lot of people are super excited for it, and I'm excited for it. I just want to let you guys know that it's not my top title, but definitely something I'm going to be picking up on day one. Number 4, Battlefield 2042. Now, initially we saw the CG trailer or whatever. I believe it was an in-engine trailer, but then at the Microsoft conference, we got an actual gameplay trailer, and man, I'm excited to get really into another Battlefield title. I think I've been, off of Battlefield from a hardcore standpoint for quite a while. Again, the last Battlefield that I was really into was BF3. I was pretty into BF4, but not that much. Battlefield 2042, I have a feeling I'm going to get really into it if EA does deliver. Now, it is a multiplayer-only experience. It's gonna be $60. 7 maps is a little dry, but these maps are enormous, so I'll let that slide for now. Hopefully we see more of it relatively soon, but that gameplay trailer from the Microsoft conference looked awesome, and I think this is going to be one of the standout games of the fall. Super excited for this one. I believe October 22nd for Battlefield 2042, and could be a very standout multiplayer experience. Let's see what the next Call of Duty's coming out with. Let's see what other multiplayer shooters are going to be coming out in the rest of the year, but Battlefield 2042, definitely one of my top games I'm looking forward to. Number 3. This might surprise some people. Replaced, I think, is fantastic. A 2.5D sci-fi retro futuristic action platformer where you play as Reach, an artificial intelligence trapped in a human body against its own will. Replaced combines cinematic platforming, pixel art, and free-flow action combat set in an alternate 1980s. Now, this isn't gonna be for everyone from a presentation standpoint, but I love the pixel art visual style, and I've said it before, a lot of games take the pixel art style, but all pixel art obviously is not created equally, and what we're seeing out of Replaced, initially, I think it looks very good. I like the idea of a 2.5D sci-fi retro futuristic setting, and it will be out in 2022, and definitely one of those games that's totally up my alley. I like the idea of a cinematic platformer, and this one also has a lot of emphasis on its story as well. So I think this is going to be one that is right up my alley. I don't know if everybody else is going to be super excited for it like me, but definitely one that I think I'm going to really enjoy. Number 2, gotta give it up for Forza Horizon 5. Man, I love the Forza Horizon franchise, and Forza Horizon 5, Playground does it again, and Playground has their hands full. Aren't they also working on the next Fable? I was hoping to see more of the next Fable, but if that's going to be a 2022 title, and we know that Forza Horizon 5 is going to be coming in November on Xbox Game Pass, Yo, I am all in on Forza Horizon 5 in Mexico. Visually, what we've seen, this is one of the best looking games I've ever seen. Obviously, that's generally what we're going to be saying when we got these games. However, the Steam page for Forza Horizon 5 is out, and they've got minimum requirements already posted, and they are pretty tame. Like, if those are accurate, let me pull that up for you guys. If those requirements are accurate, this game might be able to run on a very low-end machine, and I mean, at the end of the day, it is a racing game where you're just rendering cars, but yeah, an NVIDIA GTX 650 Ti, a 650 Ti or an R7 250X. Now, I believe this is going to be a cross-gen game on Xbox One as well, but those are some mighty low system requirements if the Steam page is to be believed, so we'll see how that turns out. Obviously, the gameplay that they were showing was not 650 Ti gameplay, let's get that out of the way, but still, a 650 Ti being able to run this game at any form is impressive, and what we saw, man, this is a game that I am going to get so invested into. I spent tons of hours on every Forza Horizon game. Forza Horizon 4 was one of my favorite games, you know, in recent memory, and this is just shaping up to be an even bigger evolution from that. Was not expecting Mexico as the setting, but they have so many options for settings that they can keep this going for a long time, and Playground is such a talented studio that they can do whatever they want, and I'm gonna get excited. And the fact that they're doing this and they're doing Fable, I mean, Playground's got to be a pretty big studio if they're working on all those games, or both those games, but those are two pretty massive experiences. So Forza Horizon 5 shot up to being one of my most anticipated games of the year. And lastly, Stalker 2, mentioned it earlier, but Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, that gameplay trailer looked excellent. This looks to be an open world that I can really get invested into, and I've been a long-time fan of the Stalker franchise. If you've never played those games, they're very immersive first-person titles. You can get them for, you know, a couple bucks these days on sale, and I've been wanting a follow-up to Stalker for a long time. Now we have it. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl looks like an open world that you're going to be able to get super invested into, and much like Forza Horizon 5, day one, April 28th, 2022. Fingers crossed on that release date sticking, but day one, Xbox Game Pass, so you're not going to have to pay $60 to $70 for it. That is just fantastic. The value that Game Pass is offering now is going to be ridiculous, and Stalker 2 being added to that. Now you're talking about what looks to be in the next 6 to 9 to 12 months. Microsoft really building that foundation of Game Pass even bigger than they already have, where you're gonna get your Forza Horizon 5, you're gonna get Stalker 2, you're gonna get Halo Infinite, hopefully, and then you have all these other games also rounding it out. Just a great time in Stalker 2. The gameplay trailer looked excellent. Let's hope they can parlay that into a successful open world game. So that's gonna wrap it up for me. What do you guys think? What were your games, your top games of E3 2021? Let me know in the comment section down below. These were my 5. Battlefield 2042, Elden Ring replaced Forza Horizon 5, and Stalker 2. So let me know in the comment section down below. Requests for any future videos can go in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.